Okay, then. All right. Welcome to a case study. I got 10 minutes to do this case study. So we're gonna dive into it. We shouldn't need more anyway. The short I caught on the 20th, 20th, I don't know, of April. Where are we in price? So daily wise, we're above previous monthly highs. We tapped into the 4-hour supply zone. We know that we have this key level above. We know that EU or the dollar in general is a weak. It sucks, but I don't know. I'm just better at taking shorts than taking long trades. So I took a short this morning. I can see them easier, and yeah, I'm just way better at it. Going lower, we can see we have this bullish structure. We are above these highs, so we can expect lower prices. Um, Now, to make the story complete, that we know that we can expect lower prices, I was initially looking to long from this area. So that short trade from here was just to target this area. I had my TP out over here in case we did came lower. So I took my partials and then hoped that price would come lower, but it turned around instantly. So yeah, and it's actually easier to break down a trade from the lower time frames, but I will try to do it from the higher time frame. So higher time frame wise, we had this bullish structure, and I was hoping to this low to be taken actually, at least this low, but this low as well, because we also have this leg from low up to this high, and we didn't reach a discount, achieve the discount on that range yet. So looking for essentially longs below this line makes totally sense, and therefore longs or short trades looked fine to me. Then we also have this bearish leg, and inside of the bearish leg, if we go to the 30-minute, we can see that we have this high, low, lower high, lower low, bullish break, bearish break, and then so essentially we have this range from this high down to this low, and we were in a premium of that area, and we can see that this high took out this high. So this is a liquidity grab. Then over here, same story. This was a previous daily high that got taken out. Price went bullish, and then we took internal range liquidity over here with this high, and then we continued down. And if we go to the 50-minute, we can see that we sort of created bearish structure. So we got a high, a low, a lower high, a lower low. So meaning coming above this, we are above an all high, because high, low, lower high, lower low. So this will be a bullish break, and then we would look to target the discount of that bullish range, which is what happened over here. So we got a low, bullish break into a high, and then we reached that discount, and then we continued up. So that made sense as well. Then above this high, we had this 50-minute supply zone. We came into the 50%, meaning I can go to the 1 minute. Now, additionally to that, we, as I already mentioned, this area took this liquidity. So it's a good area to look for shorts. It's not the best area because we have liquidity sitting above here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 4 highs, 4 equal highs. So a bit tricky, that one. Now zooming out again, if I see something else. So we had previous daily highs above here as well. So that was not in our favor as well. Not in our favor either. However, we took Asia highs. We took that high. So I was just like, all right, let's give it a try. Um, what else was there? There was not much. That's basically it. Was not the highest probability area, but sometimes you got to give it a try. Yesterday I missed this short, so I was happy that I won this trade, and now I'm taking less trades. I'm winning so much more trades because I'm being patient. Now going low to the 5-minute, what can we see? We can see that Asia moves up correctively, very corrective. Bullish break, got some internal bearish breaks over here. Not really anything that you could class as early sellers. Now looking at this, we can see that this low over here, price didn't come below here, but we slow down. How do you say it? We moved down before taking Asia high. So you could class this as your early sellers as well, inducing people that want to essentially sell from this resistance area. Now, if you pull that across again, we can see that, oops, we can see that over here we reacted from that as well. So something like this. It's not a big support area, but it definitely holds some weight to it. Not really much. You can see just some reaction of it. So people might try to sell there. That was my idea. So you could class this as your early sellers as well. But if we go over here and we go to the 1 minute, we can see that we actually came above Asia high and we got a low that led to a high, followed by a bearish break. People try to sell here, and then we continue up. Let me check something. Yeah, and then we continue up. And then this is very intricate, which is why I got caught out. So I entered here. I classed this as my break, and I was, holy shit, I was so scared because this is not a good break, but it was my entry drill. So I had to take it, and I actually made a mistake. Well, yeah, I made a mistake. I didn't completely follow my plan because after this break, I should reduce my stop loss. What does that mean? My stop loss should be here. And look what happens. Price comes up. And now it is below, but this morning, the data feed, so this chart was slightly different, and these were actually equals, meaning that I shouldn't reduce my stop loss at all. So this reduce actually doesn't exist. And my trade should have just been like this without the reduction, because I swear, yeah, I can't prove it. Maybe over here. So it should be over here. Maybe I could show this feed shows it better. Yeah, so see, those are equals. Well, this morning it was the same on FXCM. So actually I shouldn't reduce my stop loss, and it should have just been like this. And then I should have taken partials at 1 to 4 again. So I could have actually taken partial at 1 to 5 with this one if I just stayed in the trade, but I was too scared. So I let my emotions come into play, which is unfortunate. But staying with this trade, I hesitated, but I still entered, which is a good thing, which is a really good thing. I'm proud of that because even though I hesitated, like you defeat the demon and you follow your plan anyway. Well, it's not completely following my plan because I entered bit in a quite strange way, but it was a nice trade nonetheless. It was a nice entry. I entered here, price came up. I was scared as hell, but I was like, okay, I entered this way. This is not a good way to enter. So if it doesn't go in my favor, it's just karma. And it went in my favor, which is good because my overall idea was for price to come lower. My actually idea was for price to take Asia lows, but that didn't happen. So yeah, now looking at the 50-minute, what can we see candle wise? Great. Look at this. We push up very strong, which is immediately followed by a doji indecisive candle of that 50-minute. Then we get an inside candle. It doesn't say anything. So I was actually, oh, okay, price will not push up, but price turned around, strong bullet bearish candle, which is inside this candle again. It took, if you look over here, it just took out that high. So if we go lower, it was just a liquidity grab. We go to the 1 minute. Yeah, it's literally one candle, but it's the same. So this will be at 44, 45. So that's next candle. Took out that, and then we turn around very slow. Yeah. Like price behavior was definitely not on my side, but trade-wise, the area was all right. I was happy to take it. Asia high, internal range liquidity taken from the area that took this liquidity just to target this low in the hope that price would come to this low. But yeah, I was not expecting it. Took my 80% at 1 to 4. Oh, let me show you 1 to 4. And then price came back up. So that's it. Gotta go. Peace out. We'll upload this after I'm back home.